All right, let's do a quick review of some of the concepts that we covered in your first lesson. The first of which is if you're not sitting comfortably, you're going to have a harder time playing the guitar. So for that purpose, we're going to remember support the guitar at 4 points. We're going to elevate the left leg and rest the guitar against the front part of our body. We're going to come in contact with that left leg, the right leg, and with the right forearm. And this leaves the guitar to where if we move, it's going to move to us. We've brought the instrument to us, and our hands are free to move about the instrument without supporting the instrument. That's the main thing. When you sit with your guitar on the right leg, there's a tendency to have to hold the neck in place with the left hand as the guitar acts as a seesaw, and it makes it very difficult to play. In terms of right hand function, remember to think of the fingers of the right hand closing into a fist, hinging on the large knuckle. Now most of you, I gave you the scratching exercise where if you use your left wrist, you can get your hand in a good position and then move the fingers back, hinging on that large knuckle, not allowing the fingertip to leave the surface that you are doing the scratching exercise on. So this, again, you can do away from the guitar, and it really does a good job of teaching the proper finger motion in relation to the instrument. In terms of the right hand thumb, remember we're going to use a little oval motion to engage the string. Another exercise that works really good that is an extension of the scratching exercise is basically a pressure exercise where you apply pressure with each finger on the individual strings. Here I'm just applying pressure with the thumb. Now I'm applying pressure with the index finger, and now the middle finger, and then the ring finger. If you end up feeling weird, it's okay just to pick up a finger if you start feeling a lot of tension. The main idea is to get used to what it feels like to come through the string from these large knuckles. Remember that with the left hand, most of you, I had you grab my water bottle, and that puts your hand in pretty much the proper position where the thumb is centered on the hand, and we're going to put the opposing pressure into the knuckle of the thumb with a basic left hand position. So again, this is getting out of reaching up, which you see a lot of guitarists play this way, but what you're actually doing is you're putting the opposing pressure into the base of the thumb. I can guarantee you, to this day, I've never had anybody try to pick up a water bottle by putting that pressure into the thumb. So make sure you got that thumb centered on the hand. Notice that my thumb is opposite the second finger, it's not back. Again, you're not going to try to pick up a water bottle like this. You're going to bring that thumb around. So when in doubt, the hand functions are just totally natural. And another concept that I honed in on was with left hand string crossings. We were moving from a very simple C chord to a G7 chord. And notice as I did this that I moved my whole hand shape down and up. I didn't pivot on the thumb. Now with a little chord like this, I will admit, it probably doesn't make much difference, but it makes a huge difference going from the 6th string to the 1st string. And it's a lot easier just to have that one hand position. So to recap, the main concepts are that the overriding concept is that if we're sitting properly, we can use our hands properly. Sitting where the guitar is secured and we brought the instrument to us. The right hand hinging on the large knuckle. Don't be confused, the book talks about hinging from the small knuckle, and both are actually lies. It's an oversimplification, but I want you to think about hinging from the large knuckle to avoid this type of motion with your right hand. Left hand, again, having a good opposing pressure from the thumb and maintaining a consistent hand position no matter what string you're playing on.